Hi, guys. Sorry, I told you I had a feeling it was going to be part two. Part two is speaking to you from my Thoth deck of the extrovert. Um, this is talking about having victory on the outer world and the community around you as you make these shifts and changes. And this deck is just having trouble staying in my hands in general. What else does Taurus need to know for personal relationships? Some of these relationships are having problems. And this is why they were going on and on and on in part one. Because some of these relationships are waters of delusion, waters of rot, addictive emotions and patterns. This is Venus in Scorpio. This is water of Cancer. Scorpio and Pisces could be significant here. Negative moods, negative energies. Is the relationships serving you? What is your true purpose in them? Are you finding yourself in them? Because if you're not, you're getting surrounded by the negativity. And the negativity is telling you that it's not part of a relationship you should be in. Are you listening to the truth here? Because, like I said, they're saying some of these relationships are delusions of rot. What else? Because I know you're going to go on about more about the relationship. No. What else about the exterior relationship? You are the star. If you're not the star, and if the star is not in your life, then what is going on with the relationship? This is saying you only want to have relationships with the right people, the true people that are meant to be in your life, your true tribe. If you're creating and keeping the relationships that are not part of the true tribe, then it's going to keep you in this rotted energy. Knowing the truth of the star card. I always say in Hebrew, the star card is it is the righteous light. It is also an Aquarius that might be in your life. This is the soul's desire. You can't get the soul's desire if you're stuck in the rot. This is speaking to you of, I can't even pronounce it in Hebrew, but what this means is, in Hebrew, it's the hook. It's, you always send, if you were going fishing and you casted out your line, well, it's not like you want the smallest damn fish in the sea or the river, the lake, whatever. You want the big fish. You want to have gotten the big fish. Why are you accepting less from yourself or the relationships around you? Make sure that the relationships in your life are the stars of your life, not filling it with rot. Is why they're giving me such a hard time about the relationship zone. Okay, as far as the dreams, the goals, the ambitions, finances. No, that has to do with the other. I told you they won't let me pass the relationship. It's destructive power. It is a destructive power of the very heart. Fear of the loss. Coming from the rotted energy, not wanting to let go of what you've been holding on to. But again, it takes you right back. You cannot have the stars in your life if all you have is rot. So for some of you, this is about really, truly acknowledging what's going on within these relationships. You can only have this when you don't have this. It's plain and simple. You can't get past destructive power if you're holding on to rot. You can only have the stars if you go after the stars, and you only keep the stars in your life. Can we move into the goals, the dreams, the ambitions? No. Goals, dreams, ambitions, finances. Goals, dreams, ambitions, finances. You are going through a change, but this is not a bad thing. This is definitely a good thing. This is the creative of the above and the below. It is the two of discs, the two of pentacles. It is Jupiter, Capricorn, and Taurus. It is harmony not set in stone. It is capable of changing and shifting. This is the inside and out. This is going with the flow. And like I said, you're being given Understand the true limitations, the self-discipline that helps get you there. You were told that you were the wandering traveler. This is traveling. This is adventure. This is movement. This is the pilgrimage. This is broadening the horizon. So it's going with the flow. It's changing what's going on around you. It is the abundance that's coming in for what it is you are creating by listening to your yin and yang. Listening to your yin and yang and allowing it to change, to be, it's a dawning for a new tomorrow by giving it that chance for those goals, those dreams, those ambitions, as well as the finance. What are you feeding it? What is the introverted growth for October? If that's supposed to come back, then bring it back. What is the introverted growth for Taurus for October? Introverted growth for October. Introverted growth. It is the Prince of Swords. This is intellectually scattered. This is saying at the moment you've been intellectually scattered, you're a little bit all over the place, a little elusive, a little can't make up your mind. This is flexibility and penetration. This is you can't think quite straight. You can't make a decision. Your introverted growth is kind of pulling you a little bit all over the place. Clarify that. Opposition. This takes me right back to this very card of rot. What is rotted and what is not within yourself and the relationships in the world of your life, because your introverted self is acknowledging it, and it's up to you to get past the opposition of understanding it, because it's caused a blockage that's kept you stagnant, and it's asking you to don't waste any more time on the bullshit. Waste any more time on what's rotted in your life, whether it's the relationship or just situations of the extroverted self. This is coming into a new level of self. This is the new deliverance of self. This is the conduct of your self-awareness, the serenity and the caution of your truth. This is correct behavior and responsibility of being true to you. This is gaining the true overview of you. This is the solitude of you. This is the integration through the very reflection of you. Anything else on the inner growth for this month? Inner growth for Taurus. Inner growth for Taurus. They're saying definitely be working towards your crown energy. Your crown energy is what either is blocked, or you need to get unblocked, or you need to be listening to it. Your true knowing of yourself and your spiritual truths, you need to follow that. This is the Knight of Cups is coming through, and your introverted growth is saying that you're very charming. You know how to talk sweet. You're also ruled by Venus, one of your rulers. You know how to talk sweet. You know how to sound like you know exactly what you want. You know how to get what you want. You're very charming about it. Come on, you're a Taurus. But you're also not necessarily worth trusting in this situation with the prince being here. Because you may run from the very truth as soon as you get what you want, but you didn't get the depth of what you want. And this is getting past that and getting into the true depth. This isn't just fleeing or being misleaded. This is getting past your reassurance. You don't need to be reassured by anybody else. You need to be reassured by yourself, by your true self, by listening to your true depths. You don't need to be receiving it from somebody else. Validation from someone else is not validation, is what they're trying to get at. You need to validate in your soulfulness who and what you are, that you are worthy, you are valuable, and that you have power and you are capable of taking on this world. And believe in yourself, and you don't need somebody else to tell you about it. The Lovers. meaning you're coming back to yourself. Oh, one last one. Is there any other special message that Taurus needs to hear? Nope. That was it. They went cold. Come home to yourselves, baby, and you'll find everything you want. Bye, guys.